What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to come back again, drop another video, let everybody know, you guys are gonna get better. Everything does get better in time. It just takes a little bit of time, you just got to realize in the back of your mind that eventually this is gonna go away. Eventually, benzo withdrawal is gonna end and you're gonna move on with your life. However long it takes, nobody really knows. The one reason why I left the benzo groups was because every time I asked people how long is this gonna take, I got a different answer. So I'm here to tell you guys the real answer. Nobody knows how long it's gonna take for you to get better. It could take you a year, it could take you a couple of years, it could take you 6 months, it could take you 9 months, but after a couple of years and you're still really sick, start to look into other things that is making you feel that way. I think the reason why I stayed sick so long too was not only because I was on benzos for many years and then I cold turkey, so I really put a huge shock to my brain, right? But I kind of kept myself sick by always going back to the benzo groups, looking for answers and being stuck in that kind of loophole of just looking for your answers of when you're going to get better, right? And I believe that kept me from, moving forward and healing. Even though, yeah, you're not going to get better right away, and the benzo groups are not going to keep you, so to speak, sick. You're still going to be sick going through this until your brain recovers. A lot of people say, oh no, if you've been off that long, then there's something else wrong, right? So for me, I know that I never had twitching in my muscles until I came off of benzos. So probably, once I came off, I probably had a whole bunch of different deficiencies that I was masking, right? And then my body went haywire, and the muscle twitches just started going crazy out of hand, So I had crazy symptoms for over 3 years. I'll say at about 2.5 years, things started to get better, but it didn't really get better until at least a good 3 years out. So that being said, a lot of people are gonna tell you, no, there's something else wrong with you. No, you have other issues. There's other things wrong, and there can be, right? But as far as benzo withdrawal goes, especially for me, because I came off before and I kindled myself, so I reinstated and came off and reinstated and tried to get off, and I went through back and forth of years and years trying to get off, not being able to, staying off for X, Y, and Z amount of days, and I couldn't take it anymore, so I reinstated again. So that had a lot to do with me, my healing, I had a lot of very strange symptoms that I looked online that I could find answers through, like the Ashton manual, but not many people had the symptoms that I did, right? And then a lot of people that go into the group say, I consider myself to be a very severe case, or I consider myself to be one of the worst, or I consider nobody had the same things I did, But again, not a lot of people come back and talk about what they had, or not a lot of people come back and really get deep into their symptoms because they're personal. They don't want to talk about, the really weird and grueling, nasty symptoms that we go through that most of us don't talk about, So that kind of hurts people because people are looking for answers. But again, most people don't want to share their personal, problems or what's going on in their body because, our privacy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it is. But more than likely, whatever anybody's going through, if you were on benzos for X, Y, and Z period of time, anywhere from even like a couple of months all the way to a lot of years like I did, and then you withdraw, whether you taper or cold turkey, and you have these weird symptoms that you never had before, you know, more than likely it is benzo withdrawal, and more than likely, you know, you were probably masking other conditions that you had that you didn't know that you had because benzos were suppressing them, you know. So with me, I had a lot of other problems that I didn't want to address while I was on benzos because I felt like that was just me. I'm supposed to have these problems. This is just the way it is. This is the way I am. And no, it's not that. You know, most diseases us as humans could try to heal on our own. And that's why, you know, I'm always talking about fasting and trying to clean up your diet. And, you know, even though I gained some weight, but again, we're humans and we all make mistakes and we all try to, you know, better ourselves. Every day I'd wake up and I'd try to better myself in some aspect of my life, right? So again, you guys are gonna get better. More than likely, all of your symptoms are benzo withdrawal, and things are gonna get better. It just takes a really long time. I'm telling you, my symptoms went on for over 3 years, and me now at 6 years off, I still have residual things. I mean, I'm not 100% better. I'm not the way I was before I took benzos. I don't even remember how I was before benzos because I started taking them so young. Because the minute I took a Xanax, that was it. I needed this. This was the best thing that God ever created, and I'm gonna take this forever. That's just the way they worked for me until, you know, they stopped working and I had to take more and more and more, and then I realized I had a big problem. So everybody keep your heads up. You guys are gonna get better. Much love. You know, drop your comments, do your thing. Peace.